Some darkness is not empty. It preserves everything it touches. Black amber of the 4 a.m. hour, the darkness with the preserving power of the ancient resin holding still. Everything that closes over until what was living becomes artifact. Black amber keeping every feeling intact. The night is preservation, not as loss. Black amber, the underground's own gloss. The amber holds what the light would dissolve. Black amber keeping what the dark resolves. Black amber, dark and full of kept things. Everything the night preserves and brings forward into morning change, but whole. Black amber, holding on to the soul. Black amber in its weight, a density that can preserve the late hour intact. The feeling of the slow kept in the black amber of the slow frequency, specific mood of now. Preserve the way the ancient knew how to keep what daylight would have turned to dust. Black amber, preservation born from trust. The black amber keeps is kept for real. The fossil of the feeling, not the feel. Black amber, dark and full of kept things. Everything the night preserves and brings forward into morning change, but whole. Black amber, holding on to the soul. Every 4 a.m. becomes black amber, the hour cool and thickening the chamber of the night, sealing around the mood, the music and the darkness and the food for the kind of peace that needs the dark to set around it. Black amber, the mark of every night that mattered enough to keep. Black amber forming while the city sleeps. This hour is setting now, hardening around everything somehow, making permanent what felt like only passing. The black amber of the lonely, beautiful, specific weight of this. The groove, the dark, the low, and the bliss of being here, preserved inside the night. Black amber forming, holding against life. The amber cools and holds into the gray, carrying the darkness into day. What the night preserves hours that don't belong to any version of you. The world knows. The street lamps hold their breath along the avenue, a slow dissolve of amber bleeding into blue. The bass arrives before I notice I was waiting, a pulse beneath the pavement, soft and self-creating. I left the window cracked to let the city murmur, a distant siren fading, nothing getting closer. The synth rolls in like fog that carries no alarm, just frequency and darkness keeping the body warm. Each bar repeats with minor variations, a conversation held without translations, the kind of talk that doesn't need a meaning, just tone and time and something slowly freeing. The glass hour holds the shape of what I'm feeling, not broken, just transparent and revealing. Something underneath the surface has been waiting for exactly this unhurried, low vibrating glass hour, when nothing has to be explained. Glass hour, where tension finally gets rained down into something softer, something clear. The bassline knows exactly why I'm here. The headphone world is warmer than the room I'm in, a different kind of shelter built from low and spin. The melody ascends to notes, then settles back, a small gesture, patient, never losing track. I think of all the noise the afternoon required, the version of myself that left the day so tired, and how that person wouldn't recognize the stillness, the slow descent from tension into fullness. The synth pad breathes with just enough of movement to remind the nervous system this is improvement. Not fixing, not resolving, just releasing. Each measure one more layer, slowly ceasing. The glass hour asks for nothing in return, just that you stay long enough to learn what the body sounds like when it finally settles, when the low end holds you through the small details. Glass hour, when nothing has to be explained. Glass hour, where tension finally gets rained down into something softer, something clear. The bassline knows exactly why I'm here. I used to think that rest meant absence of the music, that silence was the goal worth moving toward. But at 4 a.m. I found a different logic. The groove becomes the ground, the steady chord that holds the scattered parts in loose formation, not forcing them together, just a presence. And something in that low and patient vibration does quietly what hours of sleep won't lessen. The glass hour doesn't promise transformation, just this, a space where nothing needs defending, where the bass rolls on without justification, and you arrive somewhere near a new beginning. Some frequencies don't stop at the skin. They go all the way to the bone. Marrow deep, the base beneath the skin, beneath the muscle, settling within the bone itself. Marrow deep, the place where frequency forgets about the face and surface tension of the body's hold. Marrow deep, the oldest and the told truth, the vibration reaching past the flesh. Marrow deep, the frequency's own mesh. What reaches marrow reaches past pretend. Marrow deep, the frequency's true friend. Marrow deep, the base inside the bone, reaching somewhere skin has never known. Past the surface, past the muscles hold. Marrow deep, the oldest and the told. The low end finds the marrow before the ear has time to process what is happening here. Marrow deep, a frequency that skips the conscious filter, reaching past the lips of explanation. Marrow deep, the base inside the bone, finding its own place before the mind can name it low and true. Marrow deep, moving straight on through. The bone receives before the mind can speak. Marrow deep, the frequency we see. Marrow deep, the base inside the bone, reaching somewhere skin has never known. Past the surface, past the muscles hold. Marrow deep, the oldest and the told. I wanna feel something this deep again, past the surface tension, past the when and why of feeling. Marrow deep, the place where frequency arrives without a face or a name attached, just vibration low. An ancient marrow deep, the way I know that something real is happening tonight. Marrow deep, beneath the skin and light. The marrow holds the works if you keep it down to a whisper. Hush voltage running underneath the talk of louder things. Hush voltage learns to walk quietly through the wiring of the night. Hush voltage dimming down the light to something manageable, something low. Hush voltage, all it needs to know is how to power without raising its voice. Hush voltage, the underground's own choice. What hushes still completes the circuit through. Hush voltage, quiet and true. Hush voltage, moving through the dark and wide, powering everything from the inside, without the need to ever shout or spark. Hush voltage, steady in the dark. Everything that's still to come tonight. Not loud, not bright, just enough. Hush voltage, gentle in the rough edges of the hour, softening the way. Hush voltage, easing through the day. The quietest power still gets the job done. Hush voltage, second to none. Hush voltage, moving through the dark and wide, powering everything from the inside, without the need to ever shout or spark. Hush voltage, steady in the dark. I used to think that power had to roar, to prove its presence had to ask for more attention than a whisper could provide. But hush voltage runs the whole inside of this hour, without a single raised decibel. Hush voltage, quietly praised by nothing but the frequency it holds. Hush voltage, the story it unfolds. Hushes further toward the dawn. Hush voltage almost fully gone, but still enough to power the last bar. Hush voltage close but never far from present, quiet, steady, low and true. Hush voltage carrying me through the final stretch before the morning shows. Hush voltage, exactly as it goes. The hush remains below the waking sound. Hush voltage, quietly profound, power in nothing loud, just steady, true. Hush voltage, made for me and you. There's a version of you that only shows up when the lights drop low enough. Half-light ledger of the things unsaid, counted only in the space ahead. Asleep behind the closing of the day, the tally kept the dark, won't give away. Half-light keeps the honest parts intact, the version daylight always pushed to the back. Coming forward now beneath the load. Half-light ledger, everything I know. What surfaces in half-light stays unnamed. Half-light ledger, nothing here is claimed. Half-light ledger, counting what remains after the bright hours empty out the veins of all that noise, just bass and breath and low. Half-light ledger, everything I know. The room divides itself by what it holds. In light and shadow, half-light slowly folds the difference into something less defined. A ledger running parallel to mind and body both, recording without need for explanation. Half-light lets it bleed together, everything kept separate all day. Half-light ledger keeping unaway. The split dissolves when half-light takes the floor. Half-light ledger, asking nothing more. Half-light ledger, counting what remains after the bright hours empty out the veins of all that noise, just bass and breath and low. Half-light ledger, everything I know. I keep two versions running side by side, the one that performs and one that's never lied to anyone. Half-light is where they meet. Half-light ledger finally complete. In neither's favor, just an honest song of everything that daylight makes go numb. Half-light, low and patient with the truth. Half-light ledger, holding both, no proof. No proof. flight ledger always possible. Some peace isn't yours to keep. It's only ever on loan from the dark. Borrowed static from a frequency unnamed, a calm I didn't earn but isn't claimed by anyone, just drifting through the air for whoever happens to be there at the specific hour, wide awake. Borrowed static mind to take, for now returned by morning's edge. Borrowed static on the midnight ledge. What's borrowed never asks to be returned. Borrowed static, quietly earned. Borrowed static, moving through the low, lent to me by everything I know, will fade by morning, gentle while it stays. Borrowed static, through the latest days. Borrowed static, asking nothing of you. Borrowed static, moving through the low, lent to me by everything I know, will fade by morning, gentle while it stays. Borrowed static, through the latest days. I stopped trying to keep what isn't mine, stop grasping at the borrowed and the fine. Calm that visits only in the dark. Borrowed static leaves its temporary mark, and that's enough. I don't need permanence from frequency, just this, the present tense of borrowed peace. Return without a fight. Borrowed static, here for just tonight. burning every night.